Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 60 of Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai, but before starting this video I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me and join me in this amazing adventure. Okay, in the previous episode we saw that Dai got his second chance to come back to his friends and to find a way to defeat the Bansama. Plus we saw even Avan Sense's lover. She was really beautiful. Let's see what's going to happen now. Are you ready to join me with this? Check it out. Oh, let's hope they find a way to save them. Because... Oh, yes. Yes. Huh? No, ma neanche morto. Hyunkeru, no, don't do something reckless like this. Oh, what the F, crocodile. No, Hyunkeru, don't do something like this. Whoa! No, 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 he's doing it on purpose, but it's wrong. Exactly. Oh, he's having a big nightmare. Dai, wake up. It's, well, where is the Pop and Mama? Where are they? Guys, I think you're too impulsive. No, no, Dai has to come too, because... Now he's left aside, but look, I think you need him a lot. Doing this by yourself is not going to work. No, 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 no. No, 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 where do you go? In the meantime, Jim is making an animal team. No, Dai, come back. No, where the F do you go? I understand both sides, but you can't go ahead without Dai, so... Because they want to protect you, they love you, that's why, but it's not going to work. See? They are all searching for you. Not just that. Because as a hero he feels useless as always, but he's not. Okay, Leona, we all know you that you love him. Oh! No. I thought of something else. Don't tell me. Oh! Yes. Yes. No, no, she doesn't care about. You're always so great, Papa. But this time she doesn't care about Hugo as much as before. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh, it's a temple dedicated to the dragon. No, come on, Dai. Now remember what your father said. No, you can. Remember what Avan said. Oh! How much I love pop. Look. Standing ovation. Oh my. Yes. Mm. Yes. Yes. I love this moment. Mmm, that's true. No, die. You will save them. No, no, no. You're amazing, Pop. Mm. Yes. No, that's true, Dai. Well, see how strong you are? See? You are great, and you did something good. But now you can. You are kakoi still. Because you're a different hero. You became strong thanks to others and because you wanted to help others. No, that's not true. You also changed your father. But you are your father. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Your development was amazing. Absolutely yes. Yes! Yes! Mm-hmm. Of course. Uh. Oh. Oh, how Papa can support Dai is something unique. Yes! Tatakae! Oh! I love him. Oh, yes! Yes! So amazing! Oh, if you were not supported now, I don't know what else to say. Come on! Come on! It's always a thanks to Pop that you're over there doing what you have to do. Come on! I love this. He will come. Come on, Dai. Here we go! Yes! It's time to fight. It's normal. Ah, this music. Yes. Yes! Of course, you're not alone. We are here to support you. Yes, and Avan. Oh! What the F? I was waiting. Oh, for a second I thought that she was about to kiss him, but it's all thanks to you, my dear. But remember that you have Avan and your father next to you, no matter what, so go ahead. Fingers crossed. Okay. That's good to know. That's a problem. But we can. Oh. Yes. Yes. Avan, you're always here, eh? That's so beautiful. No! We miss you, Avan. Yes, he was always there. Of course, he never left you alone. What a great man. Mm. Come! Oh, good, good, good. I was imagining this. Please come. Yes. Yes. Come. Don't worry, Dai. That's great. Don't worry, Dai. Yeah. Welcome to the club. You are Nakama, but yes. Oh, this is so great, Leona! I hope nothing bad is happening to you, but in the case... Let's talk about it. Yes! Okay guys, let me tell you that I really loved this episode. First of all, because we see this beautiful, amazing and unstoppable connection between Pop and Dai. I think this relationship is beyond everything, and the fact that Pop is always there to comfort him, to support him. Even if at the beginning he was the last person to comfort a hero like Dai, here we see that everything is turning upside down and Pop is mentally stronger than Dai in this specific moment. And I really liked how he decided to support him, what he told him. And also the moments in which Pop is using his irony to make himself ridiculous in front of him, but at the end of the day we know that this was even something painful for Pop, because Pop didn't have the luck to be so strong as Dai, he didn't have a special power like Dai has, so he has always pushed himself day after day, month after month, in order to reach a way in which he could be comfortable with himself, self-confident, let's say. His path was longer and it was troublesome, but at the end of the day you see how much he developed as a character. I think that one of the best characters of Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai is Pop. Correct me if I'm wrong, or write me your thoughts here down below, but I think that without Pop, Dai's adventure was not the same. If Pop was not there with him, sometimes it was even impossible for Dai to go ahead with his own adventure and with his own mission. So we have to thank him. I think Pop is essential, is a great resource for Dai. Not just because in this episode he comforted him or he supported him, but because Pop was the first person to be in touch with Avan Sensei. And I think that, as I was telling you in previous episodes too, Avan decided to choose Pop for a reason, and it was not just a coincidence, it was not just something stupid, but I think Avan already thought that Pop would have been somebody great. Yeah, we see the result here. I think it was really amazing to see how Pop was trying to encourage him, and how Pop decided to raise the tone of his voice and express his love for Dai, because these two, they are more than brothers. I think this bond they have, thanks to Avan Sensei, principally speaking, but I think, yeah, this bond they have is something unique, something that you can't find so easily. Thank you, Pop, for what you said to Dai. And on the contrary, Dai is a different type of hero. Usually heroes in other stories, you see that they have always this courage, that their power is endless, and they don't have a down moment, okay? But here we see that Dai is not a hero, he is a human being, okay? Even if he was born from Baran and Sora, Sora was a human being and Baran not, but he is really human in this episode because he's showing us his fragility and how difficult it is to feel down, to feel hopeless. He felt as if he couldn't make anything to help his friends, and while seeing that his friends were ready to fight without him, he felt so useless and powerless. I understand him so much because he was supposed to be the hero of this story, and he was supposed to be the hero who was about to solve all the problems. But right now he feels guilty because Crocodile and Hyunkeru are kidnapped right now. And at the same time, he feels as if he lost his father because of him. He lost Avan Sensei because of his fault. He feels as if his adventure caused him more troubles than joy. But at the end of the day, I wanted to tell Dai that he was able to change his father's mind. He was able to gain lots of friends and lots of respect from others. He changed even Crocodile, Hyunkeru, so his adventure was not just something bad, but he could gain even great memories, great moments in which he was not alone at all. So I understand when he feels discouraged, but at the same time he has to remember all the beautiful things that happened throughout this adventure, and one of these amazing things is to have his relationship with Pop, and I think that he needed the support of the people who really love him, and that's why I think Pop was the best choice. Because on the contrary, Pop has always had the difficulty to reach a certain level. So it was great that Papa was reminding him, look, I was always afraid throughout all this time. I was always scared to fight, and I was always depending on others. But right now, he was playing the role of the hero. I mean, the way they are exchanging the roles between the two is so amazing. And there was nobody else rather than Pop who could help or support Dai in this moment. I think people who have had difficulty in their lives can really support others because they know how difficult life was and how they struggled to survive, and Pop is one example of this. So I think this was the perfect choice, and once again Pop saved the situation. As much as, do you remember, even in Baron's arc, or even when they had to fight against Mistovan at the beginning, Pop is always the key of this story. No matter if he's strong enough or not, his words, the power of words, are incredible. And I think that this story makes you understand that no matter the physical strength you have, words and thoughts, the mind is also something important, because without your mind, you can't be strong enough. And in fact, you see, when Dai is down, I mean, when he has a down moment, you see that he's not strong too, because the mind can create your strength, and your body depends on your mind. So if you are mentally healthy, you can also be ready to be strong and defeat your demons and defeat your difficulties. So I think Papa made a great job. Plus, at the end of this episode, we see that Leona is joining, and I'm so happy for this. And in fact, I told you many episodes ago that this was probably about to happen somehow. I really like the fact that she wants to be part of the team, and I understand her, because when she was saying that now she feels a real nakama, I think that even before she was a nakama, but she was always left aside because all the others were going to fight against the enemies and she was left a little bit aside. But I think that even Leona played a great role here in this story, not because she loves Dai, but because she could encourage them how much she could. But right now she has the chance to shine, and I can't wait to see her in action. I think she will make something great. Let's see if she's going to defeat the queen. Do you remember the queen of Oriharuko? That would be so amazing to see that a princess can beat a queen. I can't wait, and I hope that this is going to happen too. But at the same time, yeah, this concept of nakama that is always present in all the other shonen stories, I think that's the essential part of this. As the adventure, as the concept of the adventure, you know that you need a team, you need friends, you need the nakama. And nakama, I think in Japanese, nakama, the concept of nakama is even more important than the concept of a tomodachi. I think a nakama is the bond, something that you can't break, as much as this bond they have with Avan. And look, Avan, you're great. Even if you're dead and you died in episode 5, I guess 4 or 5, you're still here in episode 60 and you're giving them all the support, all the strength, as much as Baran is doing with the Dai, no matter if he's dead. And I like these things. I mean, I like when you see that no matter if important characters are dying, there is something left, that it's going on together with the protagonists. This is so amazing, because no matter if a person is dying or not, if you have that memory of that person, it makes you think that he or she is still alive. The necklaces that they were wearing, it was like as if Avan was always there with them. I like these things, to be honest. And from what I understood, I think from next episode, Leona and this Avan's lover, sorry, I don't remember her name once again, but you understood what I mean. They're going to talk about Avan, so maybe we can see a flashback or we can see something related to his life. I open a bracket. I still hope they are going to make the prequel anime, close the bracket. But it would be so interesting to see how Avan was in the past and his story, because we all know what he did, and the fact that he was trying to defeat Hadora, the fact that he was trying to defeat Van-sama, but he couldn't make it. It'd be really, really nice to see his development as a character too. I don't think that they will talk about him so much, but those flashbacks are really essential to understand his personality. Even if we understood his personality because he chose some students. And as I was telling you, this choice is a reflection of what he was. So all these students we see, they are just the mirror of what Avan was. And I think he chose the best members here. And I think he would have been so proud of them because they reached this level. And yeah, I think all teachers are so proud of their students once they see that they can even surpass them. And that's why I think he would have been so proud. But at the end of the day, you see that Avan is there with them, and he was giving his power thanks to these necklaces, and I think this is so amazing. Crocodile and Hyunkeru, look, I hope that they are going to save them, because as I was telling you in the commentary of the previous episode, I have a bad feeling about Crocodile, okay? Because in the key visual we saw many weeks ago, Crocodile was not there. And don't tell me that he is going to die, because I'm not ready. And at the same time, I understand Hyunkeru's feelings. I mean, I understand that he wants to accept this proposal that Beastovan is doing to him, because he has a plan in his mind maybe, and he just wants to be trusted. And in fact, he asked the crocodile to please trust me for a second. I want to trust Juncker, and I don't believe that he will change his side anymore, because thanks to Dai, he's so self-confident and he knows where to stand. But he has to do something to solve this thing, because he doesn't know how much time will it take for Dai and the others to come, so he has to find a plan B. But of course, fingers crossed, now the battle is about to start. Last but not least, I want to praise Pop once again. Pop is one of the real heroes here. From the beginning, he was the laughable character. And let me tell you honestly, in this episode, when he was trying to comfort Mom, because he was saying, don't worry about Juncker, we will be able to help him and things like this. He's always putting other people first instead of himself. I think that Mom right now, she didn't care about Juncker, to be honest, even if this is something bad to say. But I think that Mama, while she was in this position next to the tree, I thought, uh-oh, now Mama is going to confess her love to Pop, and Pop will never believe this. But I like... he always thinks that he is the last one. He is always thinking that he will never be able to conquer Mom's heart. He will not be able to defeat other enemies. But at the end of the day, he is the engine of this story, because it's a thanks to his words, it's a thanks to his actions, it's a thanks to his laughable moments too, that he can change the path of the protagonists. Pop is a great example that even if you are not talented, you can be important no matter what. Or even if your expectations are failing because you thought that you could have become even more stronger than what you're now, you have another strength that is your heart, that is your feelings. And we shouldn't underestimate the power of feelings, because feelings can change people, and you see it even when Baran was saved. And when Dai was saved in that moment, do you remember, during the Baran's arc, it was thanks to Pop. And Pop could change Baran's mind too somehow, because it was thanks to that action that Baran decided to save Pop later. So as you can see, the feelings are something extremely powerful, more powerful sometimes than action. Okay guys, I think for this episode that is it. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned, because next week I come back with episode 61 of Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Bye guys, see you in the next video.